and infamous. We in here with YP today. How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good, my boy. How you doing?
I'm doing good, bro. We just here to tell you a little story. You heard? You know, first thing is first. Where are you from originally?
I'm actually from Chicopee, Mass.
What was that like for you growing up as a kid? Like, what kind of childhood you had? What was your family like?
I had a good childhood. I mean, I came up from a couple different hardships. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely it wasn't the easiest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been bounced around. I lived in Holyoke, couple Section 8 spots, like shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
You got both parents?
Yeah, but my dad ain't he. I would see him on the weekend, so it was like both my parents are split. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Any siblings?
Yeah, I got a little brother and a little sister.
Okay. So big family?
Nah, honestly, not at all.
Okay.
I got a pretty small family actually. It's like my immediate family, just a couple people I got. We're real close.
Alright, so growing up in Chicopee, what's school like for you?
School was good. That's actually how I met most of my boys. Like, me and him have known each other since about, I say like 5th grade. I changed my schools actually. I switched and I went to a different school in Chicopee, and he was already there, and I met him, and we had went to a camp that summer too. So.
Yo, what is Chicopee schools like?
Chicopee schools, they're crazy sometimes. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, some of the kids be rowdy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It'd be funny though. It was definitely fun.
Okay. So did you fuck with school?
To be honest.
What kind of student were you?
Like, to some degree. So like I was deficient. I was definitely defiant.
Yeah.
Deficient. I meant defiant. Definitely. I was defiant. Definitely. Yeah. But like, I was a good kid though. You know what I'm saying? I got my work done. I always had pretty good grades too. But there would be my times, you know what I'm saying, where I would go through it.
Yeah. And shit. You know,
sometimes.
That's part of growing up and shit. You played any sports growing up?
Yeah, I played baseball, basketball. I played a little football. Soccer too. I honestly played a lot of sports actually growing up.
Which one did you take the most serious? Any in high school?
Basketball, but honestly not in high school. Actually, I got a funny story. Freshman year, I got cut from the team.
Ooh,
and after that, I gave up. I was dedicated, but I got cut from the team, man. I swear, I didn't make the cut.
Yo,
he made it though, but I got cut.
As a kid, you played on like organized teams?
Yeah.
So you played like suburban league and
shit? Yeah, literally. Yep.
Yeah. Damn, cut freshman year. I know that shit broke your heart.
Bro, I felt so bad. The next day in school, I just felt like everybody was laughing at me too. Like, yo, I'm talking the whole week like, yo, we about to try out, man. I got this.
Y'all all got plans together. Like, bro, I'm gonna get number one.
Yeah, literally. And we was balling every day because we got a park right next to both of our cribs. Like, I live right down the street from him, so we go right to that park, Berry Park, Berry School right over there. You know what I'm saying? Garrity Grove, actually, that's the name of the park.
Damn, you got cut.
I got cut. That shit was sad.
Then it was over for the hoop dream.
I swear. I still tried. I'm not gonna hold you. I still tried, but it never just pushed through. Like, I was like, by sophomore, junior year, I really started trapping. I started trying to get to this money. That's the only thing, cause like I said, I grew up, shit was hard, so I was always just trying to get to this money. Like, I realized all these kids got nice clothes and shit. I never had that. I grew up like I literally pull up.
So you try to say you don't got the typical Chicopee story that way. When people from Springfield think of Chicopee, you just think of a little bit more privileged type shit.
Nah, not at all. Not at all, bro.
They got some places. You heard? They definitely got some places.
Not at all. And like I said, I lived everywhere from Springfield, Holyoke, Chicopee. I was bouncing around as a jit, but I always went to Chicopee schools because that's where my grandma stayed at too. Like, my grandma's always lived. That was my safe spot. I went there on the weekend. Yeah. I felt good in Chicopee. You know what I'm saying? But as I went back to the other places I was living, it didn't feel so good to be outside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so after the bullshit don't work out, you feel me? You start getting into the money shit. Yeah. You start running it up a little bit.
Yeah, because like I'm saying, I seen all these kids, everybody fly. I'm like, bro, I got to get like them. I pulled up 8th grade, bro. I swear I thought it was him. I had the fake Concords, bro. Swear to you. 8th grade. I swear that shit was drit.
Yo, shout out to all the good fake sneakers, man.
For real. It was like, I don't even think that was fake. There was the Mellow remixes. They had like a Mellow remix with Jordan. Them shits, like, they looked like they wanted to be some Concord, but they was.
Yeah, Team Jordan might be worse than the fake. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yo, word.
Nah, you feel me? The Team Jordans are crazy. Those shits get crazy. But alright. So after high school, where does life take you?
So after that,
we went to college.
I did actually. I went to college for a year and a half. I finished.
You went to real college? Or you went to
I went to HCC, community college.
Oh, not even real college.
Yeah, something.
Now, you got your degree though?
Nah, I don't. I went a year and a half, and then I stopped. It was actually like I fucked up. I was gonna go back the next semester, then COVID hit. It was like when I was about 2021, because I'm 22 now, so that was like about 2-3 years ago. Right before COVID hit, I didn't want to do all my shit online, and I was like, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not that good at math, man. I was struggling through the algebra. My English though, when it comes to my penmanship, I always got A. Like my English teachers would tell me, even in college, bro, like you got some of the best essays. No bullshit. Every time I'll come through, I'll have some of the highest scores in the whole room. Like they always tell me, like you know how to write a paper.
So originally, how did you even get into music? Is it the writing? Is the writing where actually got you into music?
Not even just that. I wrote songs honestly since I was 10 years old. I was at my mom's crib, and we lived at her friend's house for a little bit. I would sit there and every day I would try to write like remixes to like stupid songs on the radio. I was writing though. Like I sit in the kitchen. You can ask my mom right now. I'll sit there try to freestyle some shit.
Yeah.
Like, but that's not really how I got into music. What got me more into music? My boy Mike Dollar Sign. It's my dog. Shout out Mike Dollar Sign. He started rapping about when we was 16. I think he was like 15, 16.
That was still in high school when he started rapping?
Yeah, he was a sophomore, I was a junior.
Okay.
We started rapping, and no, he started rapping, and I was like, yo, I gotta do this too. So he got me on a song, and we went and worked with our first bigger person around the area. We was fucking with Kizzle, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You were saying that, off camera we were talking, you were saying that you know bro from high school and shit. And were you like looking to Kizzle, like fucking with his shit, like fucking with the movement and shit? 'Cause,
Yeah.
You know, they had something at a point.
Yeah, the whole Filthy movement. I was fucking with that whole shit. I even went to like their first couple shows and shit. Like, bro, they really had shit. I'm not gonna hold you. Like the whole Snooty shit. That shit. They had the city on lock at one point. Definitely.
Nah, definitely a time period. You know?
They had shit going.
Was that an influence in your early rap career?
Definitely was. They definitely gave me a lot of inspiration and motivation for sure.
Okay, so so you never really say how you get into the. Oh no, you say Mike Dollar.
So Mike, yeah. Like I said, he put me on a song, and bro really motivated me because he sat there and he made a whole mixtape just out of nowhere in a couple months. I'm like, bro, what the hell? So I was like, you're hell. So we got to start doing it. I know he started hopping on it too. He made a song with bro too. So I was like, yeah, I got to start doing this. We all like to rap. We always sat there every day after school. We would freestyle though every day from like freshman, probably 8th grade. Every day we would go to Sleazy's crib and literally sit there and freestyle every day. I was trash at first too, but we kept trying every day. We sit there high as hell, smokes some damn A game. Fucking
dirt weed, good shit.
Yo, literally.
Yeah. Shit,
Fire back
okay. So, are y'all still in high school at this point?
No, I'm 22 right now.
No, I'm talking about when when you first started rapping.
Oh, my fault.
When y'all like Sleazy Kid was smoking the bad weed.
So that was like about 8th grade. That was like freshman year when we really started freestyling. And like I said, junior year was when I really started getting into the music. Really started hopping on beats. We got locked in with like I said, we were locked in with Kizzle. I started actually going to the studio. That was my first studio session my junior year. I made my first song.
Yeah.
And that shit is what brought me to start. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to the start of this. Okay. So you started fucking with all the music shit. When did you drop your first vid?
My
Was that
first.
the same year? Are you still in high school when you dropped your first vid?
No, my first vid was actually, I'm gonna say like 2 years ago. Two years ago, I took a trip to New York City. I was like, I want to do something out the city, something different. I made a song. It's actually called BOA. It's on YouTube right now. I was like, yo, we gotta get out the city for this one. Just change it up. And like I said, it was probably like 2-3 years after I really started rapping. I started wanting to really take it more serious because at first I was just doing songs, just doing regular shit. But I was like, nah, I gotta do something different. The visuals, people want to see you. That's why I'm really big as an artist. I like videos more than anything because people want to see that you're really rapping what you live. They want to, you know what I'm saying?
Now, I always tell rappers, I feel like that's huge with shit. You can't even call yourself a rapper if you don't got at least 3 videos. A lot of niggas calling themselves a rapper and they only got drop shit on DistroKid, SoundCloud, you feel me? But if you don't have the visual, then I feel like people can't really connect with your music. I feel like through videos is where people actually connect, you know? So now I definitely see your vision. But one thing I like about you for sure is that you invest into yourself, you feel me? You got major features and shit. What made you start going that route when it comes to this rap shit?
So it was probably last year. I was like, yo, I got to do something different. Like I said, I dropped a couple music videos after BOA, my first one. I was like, yo, I got to get somebody big on this shit. And I got inspired like for my sound and shit through that. Like I be on my Detroit Flint sound. You hear that a lot in some of my songs. I got inspired from like YN Jay, Rio the Young OG. Like those artists showed me like have fun with this shit. Free Rio on God, free Rio.
But nah, that was tough. So yo, did you actually go to Michigan for that?
I drove all the way out to Flint.
Yo, that is how many hours is that?
That's 11 hours from Chicopee.
From Chicopee.
11 hours there, 11 hours back. I rented a minivan. I brought the whole gang.
Okay.
Drove out there.
It was a movie.
It was. I'll say it was a movie when we got there, but the ride was wicked. Nobody wanted to drive. I was fucking stressed. I was stressed. I was like, yo, everybody sleep, bro. I'm like, who else is trying to drive? These motherfuckers like, bro. I'm like, motherfucker, bro.
Other niggas in the car. Nobody want to take the wheel.
Yeah, where'd the mother? I drove. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. 22 hours. I probably drove like 14, 15.
Shout out to bro who did that other 5 and 6.
Yeah, right.
You gotta give him some credit. So y'all get down there. How was YN JAY? He was cool. Like
Nah, YN JAY, he was a good dude, bro. No bullshit. Like I pulled up. I felt like good love in the room. Like when I got there, we was in the trenches. No bullshit though. I'm like, oh shit.
Okay,
We put up to their trap. Like yo, this shit. Detroit different. I'm not gonna hold you. Like Springfield and Holyoke crazy, but that shit you could just tell. Like I felt like a different. Like
you
it just
feel the poverty, huh?
Yeah, nah, that shit.
Get crazy.
The Flint different. It's the hood down there for real.
Yeah.
And we, like I said, we pulled up to their spot, so it was.
And you did the video too.
Mind you, I brought out a whole video guy with me too, and my producers too.
Oh, word?
I brought everybody with me. Yeah.
Did you guys make the song there?
So I already sent it to him. It was already made before. We had agreed on a price for the song first, and then I paid him for the actual appearance after.
Okay, so for somebody who invested into yourself, do you feel like that shit paid off for you?
I definitely do, because not necessarily it's not showing. I'm not saying I got the most amount of views on it, but I definitely feel like I've gotten enough people to reach out to me, enough people to notice me. Every time I go somewhere, people are trying to either do a little dance I did, or they're trying to make a joke about it. You know what I'm saying? Like people notice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so
definitely got noticed.
So no, that was definitely a good investment. I just think that's tough. That was definitely, even the song is tough. You feel me?
Nah, I appreciate that.
So shout out to bro for that. And you did the peso shit.
Yeah, that one I went out to Boston for that one. So he was actually on tour with Maxo Cream a couple months back. I already sent him the bread for the verse. I'm like, bro, let's do the video. I was tapped in with his manager and shit, and he was doing deals and shit. So I was like I was trying to figure out how to get out to Houston at first, and I'm like, you know what? Let's try to line this up so the day you're in, because he was in Cambridge actually, right over by Boston. I'm like, yo, let's try to figure some shit out. So I rented out an Airbnb. I brought out all the guys. We all went over there. Shit was lit.
I thought she was in Houston. That shit don't look like Boston.
Nah, yeah.
I just assumed that shit was somewhere else. How do you feel about that one?
That one was good too. Honestly, I felt like that one was a little bit more. I got a little bit closer with Peso than I did with YN JAY for sure. Cause Peso, so what had happened was we had Peso pull up, and he was mad cool, no bullshit, like genuine dude. And when he was on his way out, he's like, yo, could I have a little after in here? I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, pull up. He ends up pulling up after with all his people. We got lit in there, you know what I'm saying? We had bottles and shit, and it was just chopping it up with him about music and shit. Bro even actually went out of his way to follow me back and shit. You know what I'm saying? He actually was showing genuine love. I felt that.
Nah, because, that's one thing when you go do these, when you go reach out to these artists and shit, sometimes you don't never know what you're going to get.
Exactly.
Sometimes you get a nigga who are kind of like brushing you off.
Bro, they definitely be trying to be Hollywood. You're not lying. They're definitely, some of them will move Hollywood for sure, bro.
You know, that's part of that shit. You feel me? Because they might do 5 or 10 features. They're just looking at it like, but that's why you have to pick your features wisely, because you gotta make sure a nigga's gonna actually fuck with you. And because this is one thing I hate about rappers, they'll go do the feature but they won't go post it on their Instagram. You feel me? It's nothing to repost.
That's one thing I can say. Neither of them posted that shit though. No bullshit. They didn't post it.
And that, you feel me? I'm not trying, but you definitely feel some type of way as an artist, because you go out your way, pay your bread. And it's like, damn, bro, I can't even get a story posted. It hurts even more when they kind of fuck with you. You like, damn, nigga.
Like, nah, actually, Peso did post it on his story. I can't, and so did Jay. Actually, they posted on their story, but they didn't put on their page. So at least they did they put in a little type of effort. I actually was on their pages though for their stories.
Now I respect that though. You feel me? So if you're an artist, bro, make sure you definitely choose your fucking features wisely, bro, because you want somebody who's actually gonna interact with your shit after you go give them that money and shit.
Exactly.
Any more features you thinking about doing?
So I'm thinking for my next one, I'm fucking with right now. To be honest, I'm fucking with FCG Heem from Florida. That's my guy. Honestly, I want to lock in with him. His prices are good right now too, and I've been fucking with him for like a year, 2 years probably.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you. I've known about him for a while, honestly. So that's probably.
nice.
But I want to go out to Florida for that one. That's probably my next one though,
I
definitely.
think that'll be a good one. Yo, how you feel about rappers buying fake views, fake likes, fake comments?
That shit is a dub, bro. You're bugging, cause people are gonna notice. People are gonna see like an authentic rapper. You're gonna see like, and not even just that. Like, let me get into this. When you're an artist, I feel like you should see yourself grow. When you're sitting there and you're buying these fake views and doing all this fake shit, you don't even get to see. It's kind of like you're faking yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's not even about fake it till you make it at that point. It's like I want to see myself grow. So the views right now, I promoted the songs a decent amount, but I want to see them grow organically. I want to see how I do it, just my own numbers, my own push. It's not about sitting here and trying to, because I know my shit's going to be big. I'm not saying it's as big as I want it to be right now, but I know it's going to be big. I'm just saying I wanted to see how it would do with just my push. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, because a lot of rappers are buying, and even Instagram engagements, like.
That's it. Followers, all that, bro. Like, it's useless, bro, because you just only hurting yourself. Like, who you lying to? Yourself.
Bro, and then people see the inconsistencies in it when you have 11K followers and you post something.
30 likes. Like, what? Come on.
4-5 likes, like, come on, bro. Like, it just don't add up. But how do you feel about paying to perform? Do you think that helps?
Paying to perform is definitely worth it. So only times I feel like you should pay to perform though is if it's either, so I performed a couple times for like, I opened up, actually I did like a little small tour damn near the summer. I opened up for YN Jay, I opened up for Babyface Ray, I opened up for Ron Suno. So those I had to pay a little bit for, but I made it back in tickets. So when you get some of these people, they'll give you tickets back and they'll actually like, yo, here's 20 tickets. You sell these, you can make your bread back. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's why it's good. But I feel like you should only do it if it's gonna be beneficial. Like I'll pay to perform as long as I feel like I'm a benefit in that room. Like if you're not gonna benefit from it, why put any money into it? Like people will try to charge you to perform at a spot that there's not gonna be as many people, or maybe it's not gonna be a genuine room. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that, bro. It's really about making sure that these people are actually gonna fuck with my shit, and actually when I come in this room, I'm gonna leave with maybe a couple people following me or some shit.
Because I feel like a lot of shit, like, people are just taking advantage of artists. I feel like there's a lot of shit set up to take advantage of rappers.
Definitely is.
There's 1,000 people trying to take your money. Somebody trying to pay you to get fake followers. Somebody trying to pay for performing. Like, there's so many different people trying to take your shit. That's why I like to ask people, like, do you honestly feel like it's worth it and shit? Especially somebody who already done it.
Yeah, it definitely is worth it though overall. As long as like I said, as long as you feel like the room and the spot you're going to is gonna be a beneficial thing. Like for example, when I opened up for Babyface Ray, I'm on my way out. The dude is like, yo, you want an interview? I get a random interview. That was dope. Those dudes followed me. A couple people walking up to me, following me. And then on my way out, one of the dudes is like, bro, I need a feature. I sold damn near my first feature this year, and that shit meant a lot to me. After I made my first actual like good amount of bread off this shit, and I can sit here and say I'm selling features now, that means the world to me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Do you fuck with doing features?
Yes, I do, honestly, but I'm picky on it too. But like it's gotta make sense too. Like I'm not rushing nothing. If I feel like the song or the sound isn't for me right now, I'm not gonna push to try to work with you. Unless you pay, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get paid too. Like motherfuckers will try to come and hit you like, yo, let's make a song and shit. Like I'm not gonna be disrespectful to somebody that is my man's that I grew up with or some shit. I'll probably make a song with him, but somebody that I don't know that's just trying to come up off my clout. No, bro. You see, I got 2 big songs. I've worked as hard as I have, so you're gonna have to pay me. I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, do you think people underestimate you because you're like a white rapper?
Definitely.
You feel like
Definitely.
You feel like you have a chip on your shoulder almost a little
Definitely.
bit? Damn, bro. I can see it a little bit. You feel me?
Definitely do. They definitely try to put you down. Like it's not really like.
You consider yourself like a white rapper though? Like
I don't. I never have, bro.
Yeah.
Never have.
Cause you don't rap like M. I feel like
Literally.
to be
I don't got that. Nah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Nah. You know what I'm saying? I got my own little style with it, so yeah.
Yeah, nah, I definitely respect that, bro. But what you got coming next for the people?
So I got a music video coming soon right now. That's in the works. Like I said, I got a feature coming out. I actually got a collab tape too with my guy Taekwondo. Shout out him. That's actually my camera guy too. Shout out to Taekwondo.
The visuals be dope too. Shout out to bro.
Nah, yeah, that's who honestly have done my last like 5-6 videos. Bro's hell, no bullshit behind the camera. Y'all need a video, tap in with Taekwondo for real. Right now I'm really trying to push the videos. Like I'm not like I said, I got a tape with I do got a tape with Taekwondo coming. That's the little collab project. But right now my main focus, I really just like pushing videos and singles because like I said, I feel like you drop one song,
Try to
drop a
build up
video,
that.
build up the anticipation. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the visuals is important. So I just put enough chicken behind it to make sure that I'm dropping a video every couple months. That's my main goal right now. Every couple months, YP gonna have a music video out.
Nah, the consistency is key, bro. I appreciate you coming through, bro.
Of course, bro. Appreciate you too.
Yeah, we out of here.